long time, Mario Kart had kept getting improved over the years. And with the next Mario Kart coming out in summer, I think it's best to rank all of them right now. Yes, and I mean all of them. Spin-offs will still be counted, like Arcade GP. But anyways, let's go! Get your confused faces on! Can you believe Mario Kart Super Circuit is the worst one in the series? I mean, you gotta love playing it on the Game Boy Advance. This game is awful. It has the worst Rainbow Road, an awful layout, still flat, on a console that's super outdated and doesn't hold up well to just awful soundtracks. This game literally has all the things you can make to get a bad Mario Kart. Super Circuit is literally full of stupid crap. And it gets worse from that. If you thought Super Mario Kart is worse, try Super Circuit. It's even the worst selling game in the series. Well, second. And this game is awful. And I don't know why we're all right at the beginning and we found something that can truly be the worst Game Boy Advance game, making this game need to burn to hell. Never play it, you should hate it, and blah blah blah. Alright, who even knows Mario Kart Live Home Circuit? You do not know this game. This game is on the Nintendo Switch. But who's gonna even buy this game if we have Mario Kart 8 on the same console? This game is revolution. You set up some frames and you plug in the game and these frames help make the laps. Cool, right? Well, guess what? It's the worst selling game in the series with 1 million copies sold. Now, yes, it is free, but why bother buying this game? If we could buy Mario Kart 8, I mean, it's literally the best-selling game for the Switch, and it will always be. So, what's even the purpose? Well, as I could say, it does reuse same sound effects from Mario Kart 8, but it is pretty revolution. As you can see, your entire house. I do not own the game, of course, so I use gameplay. The one that started it all. The one that has Diddy Kong. The one that is better than Super Circuit. Super Mario Kart did not age well. Like, at all. The courses are flat. Very flat. I guess we are running this on the Super Nintendo. And the Super Nintendo is still ultra weak. So I guess we see non-creative levels. It also has an awful Rainbow Road. Maybe it's worse than Super Circuit's Rainbow Road. Okay, yeah, actually it's worse than Super Circuit's Rainbow Road. But hey, what I like about this game is that it's more well known, it started the series, and it has better soundtracks. And I just want to admit it, whoever did not play the Mario Kart series, if you want to play it for real, I think you should start with this one. Or better yet, just immediately go to number 1. But anyways, Super Mario Kart is a fine game, but it's not going to be memorable later on. I actually hear YouTubers say that this is actually their least favorite Mario Kart. But let me get this straight. Mario Kart Tour should have been the perfect Mario Kart game. But this game is on mobile phones. So, is there going to be issues? Yes there is. Of course there's gonna be issues. Literally, you need to get a high score when you get first place in the race. What's even worse, you do not unlock characters from races. No. You need to fling them out pipe and pray. Oh, what's that? You flinged out pipe? And guess what? You got a character you don't like? Oh, do not worry. You could just buy rubies. Yes, that's what they're called, rubies. Don't know what I mean, like, just we call rubies. And you have to pay for them in real money. So literally, this is literally just...
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! 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 Aw.
Wow!
Well, this is a fun one to talk about. Mario Kart 64 is a Mario Kart I love watching on YouTube. But the reason why it's in 7th place, just like the Super Mario Kart, it doesn't hold up well today. I mean, we still have only 8 playable characters. But hey, Dee was replaced with the real Donkey Kong, and Koopa Troopa was finally replaced with Wario. But it still doesn't hold up well. That's not to say this game is bad, because it isn't. All the voice actors sound great. Even Toad has his own voice because he used to sound like a female teenager. Now he sounds like an annoying mushroom. But guess what? It has fantastic tracks like Wario Stadium, Mario Raceway, Royal Raceway, and a fantastic Rainbow Road. Mario Kart 64 is a game you play on a Nintendo 64 when you're bored. And yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. A Mario Kart play when you're bored. Since this game is fun and people could have fun playing it. But unfortunately, it still doesn't hold up well.
Nice.
Well, there are multiple Mario Kart arcade games. So let's just talk about one. Which one can we talk about? 1, 2, Deluxe, or VR? Let's go with Deluxe. Because it's the latest one, and it's the only Mario Kart arcade you can find in your local Dave & Buster's. Arcade GP Deluxe was made by Namco. Yes, Namco, and yes, I know Mario Kart 8 was also made by Namco and not Nintendo, but we're talking about arcades here. This is the only Mario Kart game, well, not, to be at an arcade place like Dave & Buster's. And since this was made by Namco, we got Pac-Man, Doncha, and we got even more characters. This game is still getting updated, but what about the tracks? Well, there are multiple cups. My personal favorite being the Pac-Man Cup. There are many cool games here. Well, games, I mean tracks. Yeah, tracks. That's what I mean. Anyways, there is Namco Stadium. And there's some Mario Cup maps too. And the Mushroom Kingdom from the Toad Cup. There's just too many. The only thing I don't like about this game is Rainbow Road because there isn't a Rainbow Road. But even without a Rainbow Road, this game is still awesome. This top really did symbolize itself. Mario Kart Double Dash is a Mario Kart, but you have 2 people on the card. That is actually very cool and very revolution. And that can make even double box items, which is super cool. The game even released on a failed console, the GameCube. Even though that console did fail, it was a fun game and a lot of people did play it. My computer teacher, Mr. Mashburn, loved this game. Anyways, Double Dash has a group of fantastic maps such as a Better Rainbow Road and Wii, Daisy Cruiser, and even Mushroom City. There's just way too many stuff going on. There's like special items for characters. Like for example, Dee has a giant banana that you can throw down. There's even a good versus mode where you can race and race and race all day long. And get this straight, if we still had the double feature in Mario Kart 9, this game would be epic. So Double Dash is an awesome game. It's not going to be memorable later on.
Wow!
Mario Kart 7. Now, this was definitely going to be lower than Double Dash. Yes, I said that correct. This was definitely going to be lower than Double Dash. Literally at 5 and Double Dash will be 4. But then I actually played it and I have a good time. It's fun It's cool and it's awesome. The roster is something I like. Unfortunately, we do not have Waluigi or Toadette, but we do have Wiggler and Honey Queen. The thing I do not like about this game is that versus, because just like the Arcade GP Deluxe, there isn't a versus mode. Except if you want to race with normal trackers, on normal tracks, you have to use the Grand Prix. But that's fine because this is possibly the best Grand Prix. That's due to how fun it is. My favorite map has to be Waluigi Pitbull. Yes, Waluigi really was going to be in this game, but he was taking forever. And, of course, Woohoo Island maps. Mario Kart 7 is a great 3DS entry, and you should definitely try it out if you've never played it or bought 3DS.
Here we go!
Yes! I am saying this! Mario Kart DS is better than Mario Kart 7. Although I don't own DS, I still prefer this more than 7. And for good reasons. This fixed 7's biggest problem, and that is a versus mode. There is a real versus mode in this game, which is thank God. Absolute thank God. Cheers, cheers. And the roster is good. Thankfully, Waluigi's in the roster, and yes, freaking Rob the Robot's in this roster. And no, not the Canadian show. This Rob the Robot. He ended up getting into Super Map Burst games. Like, actually. But DS is filled with fantastic stuff, like best tracks, and a great funness. For example, a fantastic online, wait, this only holds to 4 people. Whatever, everyone literally broke up with each other with this online service, making it fantastic. And it's just filled with fantastic tracks, like the original Waluigi Pinball, Luigi's Mansion, and a lot of more. I mean, everything is going good with this game. And some even YouTubers prefer this as their best Mario Kart game. And DS is just the best handheld. But now we're gonna get to the top 2. For a very long time, this was Mario Kart's biggest hit. And Wii is not a surprise. Mario Kart Wii is awesome. Now, yes, it is on the Wii, so you have to use the Wii remote to play, and the Wii remote does hate you. But who really cares? This game is fun. This run awesome courses like DK Summit and the gorgeous Coconut Mall. Plus, it has the best roster layout of all time. And yes, freaking Funky Kong is in this game. He ended up coming back in 8 Deluxe, but he was not in 7. Anyways, I love how Mario Kart Wii is crazy. Introducing the Trigs, which lets you get boosted up. And without it, we would not get Troy 98. Troy 98 loves this game, and without Mario Kart Wii, he would never join YouTube. Mario Kart Wii just has lots of crazy stuff going on, with an online service that I unfortunately cannot have access anymore until I hack my Wii U, and crazy things. For example, people basically broke up with this game too. And what's even cooler, Mario Kart Wii features a lot of things that are also into the elements to 8, like the tricks I mentioned, and the bigger rosters, and some maps too, which unfortunately got horrible remakes in 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart Wii is awesome, and if you've never tried it out, I think you should go try it out. And now, number 1. Of course it's Mario Kart 8. Who would even think it was Mario Kart 8? Mario Kart 8 will always be the best in the series until we get Mario Kart 9. When Mario Kart 8 came out, it was instantly a big hit. Well, for the Switch. And Mario Kart 8 will never be dead. Mario Kart 8 still has a ginormous community. It has the best online service. And of course, the biggest thing ever, your car can now go on anti-gravity, which can let you go on walls, drive on walls, and even bump into people and get a boost. This game is just awesome. And to top it all, the music is so darn good. Like for example, the telescreen music. And let me just get this straight. Do you want to know what's good about this game? The graphics. It is so good. The online will always be the best one, and just like in Mario Kart Wii, without it, Shortcat would never join YouTube. Shortcat joined a few years ago, basically 2 years ago, and he's already the most popular Mario Kart YouTuber, and he's getting 1,000 subs every day. Mario Kart 8 is fantastic. Going online is my favorite part of this game, and it has a ginormous roster of characters. That's awesome. I also really like the maps. Mario Circuit, Mario Kart Stadium, Toad Harbor, so many of them. Even has the best Rainbow Road of all time. N64 remake. Now the only thing I do not like about this game is the roster, because the roster layout is horrible. But yet again, this game just kicks butts, shits, fucks, idiots, and bitches. And it's just a fantastic game. You can just get rid of all your shitty bitches and just get rid of all your shitty idiots and break up with all your shitty friends. Because this game kicks every idiot and bitch. And that was today's video. But before I wrap this video up, I need to talk about 4 things I forgot to mention. In Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, all the computer players are all the same. Bowser Jr. and 3 Koopalings. In Mario Kart DS, there is submissions mode, which is why some YouTubers say it's the best game in the series. In Mario Kart 7, this was the first Mario Kart to introduce the glider and driving underwater, and in Mario Kart Tour, this had challenges. And that's actually all I needed to say for that ending. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and bye!